Hi, this is Dan for Tech Digest and Shiny Shiny, and I'm here today with the slightly shiny on the outside Dell E4200 Latitude notebook. Now, when I first saw this, quite a few months back now, I saw it as very much an alternative to a netbook. Small size, 12.1 inch screen, under a kilogram, but on the other hand, it's got a full size, well, pretty much full size, very decent keyboard on it. It's got a nice, very smooth, multi-touch mouse pad, 2 buttons there. On the ports wise, you can tell it's one of their business range because it's only got, well, it's got one Ethernet, apparently one USB, mini FireWire, and on this side it's got the video out, but interestingly enough it's got an eSATA port which does double as a USB, which is quite a nice little touch there, so you do in fact get 2 USBs. You've also got SD card slot there, and you've got all the little switch here to turn your Wi-Fi, your Bluetooth, your GPS, all on and off at the touch of a switch. If for some reason you want to do that, I guess it's only power saving. The slight sad bit is if you opt for the extended battery on the back here, this is the 6 cell, it is rather chunky, rather ugly. You don't have to go for it, but with this one you're getting somewhere between 5 and 6 hours battery life, which if you're looking at the portable laptop, well, very portable laptop market, it's a real bonus, particularly if you're a business traveller, you're on planes, or you just like to have a bit of battery, it's well worth it. If you're not going for the battery, of course it does have your AC adapter, which I will say, for AC adapters, is damn slim. Look at that, I'm really impressed with that, very, very small. So yeah, if you have to carry it around, it's not the end of the world. As I say, it's got a 12-inch screen with a magnesium alloy chassis, nice and brushed on the inside rather than the shininess on the outside. It's got a normal power on switch here, but it does also have a fast power switch there. It's called a Dell On feature. If you press that, you can get access to your emails if you're using Outlook or your calendar, that kind of thing. But otherwise, you're looking at the standard power on here, which doesn't actually take too long to boot up. It comes with Windows Vista, although obviously if you're sneaky enough you can upgrade to Windows 7 via the beta they did. If you happen to have that, I'd put it on if I were you. It's got no optical drive, which is probably the real shame of it for me. I got really wound up using a netbook for quite a while to find out it didn't, well, because it didn't have an optical drive. You know, maybe you don't need one in this day and age for most technologies, but the sad thing is a lot of people will give you information on CDs and DVDs, and if you don't have one, it's bloody annoying. So there is that as a downside to it. You get a fingerprint reader just here if you're into that kind of thing. Personally, I find it a bit gimmicky, but there you go. They come with the Intel 2 chips on the inside. 1.2 gigahertz is the standard for this, with 1 gigabyte of RAM, which isn't the biggest spec in the world. And sadly, they make you pay £1,100 for that, which is a hell of an ouch for that kind of spec, and seeing as you've got no optical drive. Now, I did see one of these on Amazon for £1,000, and it was the 2 gigabyte version, and it had, oh, actually, all of them do come with 64 gigabytes of solid state RAM, solid state memory, which is quite useful, so you can drop in, it's not going to destroy. That's a standard, so whether you buy it from Dell or Amazon, you're going to get that. But the one on Dell had the Dell On feature too, and you don't get the Dell On feature if you go for the low spec one on the Dell website. So, it's a bit annoying. I mean, what you do get for your money is you get Bluetooth, you get Wi-Fi, draft end wireless, which is rather good, HSDPA with your mobile broadband, built-in, standard, under there. That gives you the Vodafone chip, which you can register and start paying for, or your company. But the point is, you know, it's a shame it's so expensive, because it's a really, really nice laptop. And again, it's a shame it's not got an optical drive, because it's a really, really nice laptop. I couldn't possibly justify spending the money on it myself, but I would love someone to buy it for me. It's a real joy to use. It's so much more refreshing than a netbook. You get real space on the keyboard, it's nice and responsive. Maybe the screen isn't the world's brightest, it's, you know, but then you're not really going to be watching a lot of films on this kind of thing. It's not like it's going to be your home big multimedia laptop. as a portable device, I find it an absolute joy, and if it weren't for the price, I probably would go for it. So I'd encourage your business to buy you one of these if you're a bit of a traveller and they're asking you which you want. The Dell Latitude E4200.